A federal mandate requires states to use a mileage-based exit system on highways. Massachusetts is one of the last to make the change, but starting next year, drivers will see new numbers on their exit signs. Our Valerie Bell is in Worcester with more. Valerie.
Yeah, Olivia, they will begin replacing the signs gradually as they do work on the roads. That's set to start late next summer. Now, when they replace these signs, they're going to put other signs below them with the old exit number. And those signs will stay up for a minimum of 2 years to get drivers adjusted to these changes. A federal mandate is leading the state to change its highway signs, renumbering exits based on mile markers. The change will start in Western Mass and move eastward.
If 43 other states at the time were following this thing, why can't the other 7 states follow so we have a uniform nature across the country?
In Monday's board meeting, MassDOT said the new system is more accurate for emergency response, will reduce maintenance costs, and allow drivers to calculate miles easier.
They did that a little while ago in Maine, which is where I'm from. And they did that on I-95. And it was really helpful, especially if you're going south, because you could see just how much further.
But a majority of others I spoke to said the opposite. They said when they're behind the wheel, they're trying to focus on the road, so the change in exit signs could be confusing.
I think it's kind of dumb.
Not in favor of the change.
I don't think it would really help anything.
I think it might cause like a hiccup. Someone might not realize, and I don't think they should change it.
Drivers who travel the Mass Pike regularly say people not familiar with the area might struggle with the change more than they will.
I travel the road on a regular basis, so I know where I'm getting on and getting off. But for people who aren't familiar with it, I think it's important to have an exit number to go with whatever route number they may or may not be traveling.
Other less frequent travelers seem to agree. Changing the highway signs would likely throw them off.
I mean, I've driven through back and forth going to New York, and I may be confused if I were going through and exits weren't the same.
No, I like the actual tells me what city I'm exiting off.
The signs are not expected to change until late summer of 2020, but some drivers worry about navigating with their GPS and map apps.
0.3 miles. Exit right.
Like someone's looking at the GPS and they, see a new exit or the sign's different, it could cause them to miss their exit.
Now, as drivers will see all these signs start to change, there is an exception. Due to length and spacing between exit numbers, some corridors will not be changed. Those include Route 213, Interstate 291, Interstate 391, and Lowell Connector. Reporting in Worcester, Valerie Bell, Worcester News Tonight.